Hello and welcome to what I call a new video. Today we are going to be continuing our United States of America campaign. You really do not need to see the first episode of this because, realistically, whatever you're gonna get? Nothing. All you need to know is that we got ourselves a little bit of a Central America and also Mexico and also Haiti. And a little bit of Persia. We've also just finished building the Statue of Liberty. Also, here's an update on the Ottoman Empire, Bulgaria, and also Cyprus have gotten their independence. And Funj. So we're just gonna go a little bit of a dizzle-dazzle into Persia. Giving us a bunch of infamy, we are now up to 64 infamy. Which is just kind of unfortunate, if I do say so myself. We have way too many parties for a nation called the United States of America. Also, it seems as though we are gonna go to war. And my guys aren't there yet. Bit of a whoopsie right there, but am I paying the military? Oh yeah, I am on full military and government wages. Let's look at our attack. We got the poor visibility modifier, which is unfortunate for us, and we have royally fucked up. Now let's just hope that we will win this defensive battle. We are indeed going to. And the rural folk just won the election, so now we have President Michael Morgan back in charge. We are definitely winning on the defense, but the offense isn't doing us too well. Maybe it does do us well. There's a good chance that we might actually be able to win this. They did get camouflage, which is unfortunate for us. And no, we're not winning. The fact that they got a goddamn camouflage is just unfortunate for us. But on the defensive, we are yet to be beaten. It seems that everyone is unable to push, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. And send this guy to defend the front. This might be the death of us, but I do not care. We just completed the colonization of Gabon. Meaning we can establish another colony. Oh, we actually won that. Oh, that was way too close. Okay, we landed over here. We're gonna go ahead and set up another naval invasion over here. Because now we are actively occupying some of their land. And if we land over here, there is no possible way for us to connect our two front lines. Just yet. We could go down to very low taxes, giving us more happy people in our nation, which is something we desperately need. We have landed over here, and now we are just going to get some free land because they are not sending troops to this front right here. Now the fronts have gotten together again, which is unfortunate for us. But that is actually not that bad for us, considering they're about to push us back on this front. Also, we still can't use this man. We can't retire him because he's busy, but he isn't busy. He has been not busy for a very long time now. We just can't use these 7 units. I do actually believe it is a better idea to just send another naval invasion over here, just so we can go ahead and have the front concentrated in the north, so that they don't try to push on the wrong side of things. Oh, yeah, he's actually pushing at the correct place with 4 people, so we can actually push to the north, which is nice to see. And the immediate pushback was a pushed back. That I could have worded that better. And the Persians have realized that at this point they have no chance of winning, so we are going to accept the peace deal and restrict child labor while we're at it. Oh, that Persian flag is looking. It's definitely looking. That is a lot of stars. Russia started colonizing the Congo. Look at them go. Kill the Kingdom of Congo. Wait, France is doing the same. Based, please, please no. Go to a war, or like just subjugate to me, please no. We have an equal chance of winning. We just got human rights. You love to see it, unless you don't, which is weird. Considering you are human, and we are gonna get malaria prevention, even though it takes 4 years. Oh god. We're also gonna go ahead and get some more universities, just so our learning is a bit nicer. This should get the innovation up. This code with the armed forces, you love to see it. Even more stuff. And a war with the Congo has broken out, so they are not going to back down for some reason, and we go in. God damn it, Congo! They backed down! I like the fact that if you look at Asia, no one wants to be in Asia, like, literally anywhere, except over here, in American farce. Like, Persia, low migration attraction, everyone hates it there, but this? You love to see it. Mostly because of colonial resettlement, it gives us a bunch of bonuses. And also grassroots support for the law. The trade unions get more power, but we get more percentages. A bit of a rubber rush. Because of our current laws of a good old multiculturalism with no migration controls, everyone is actually just flocking to our country. Also because of our constant gold rushes. Anyways, we should probably be building some government administration buildings. We have just restricted child labor, you love to see it. We could go to consumption-based taxation, which would be really funny. But no. Russia is going in on the Ottoman Empire again with a little bit of banning of slavery, raw reps, and liberate Bosnia-Herzegovina and Crete. Greece is having a civil war, which is just very unfortunate for them. And we are building like champions. I mean, look at our money income. And it's just, oh my god. We should probably, like, increase the construction. Actually, if we go protected speech, we get a lot more technology spread. Also, we just got field hospitals. You love to see it. And, you know, I'm just the kind of technology guy. The reason we are losing money at this current moment, by the way, is because we are building government administration buildings and they are not covered by the investment pool. Engrossing speech captivates the public, making our percentages go even higher. And Russia is being pushed by the Ottomans, mostly because they have probably forgot to send troops. So what do the Ottomans want? War reps. Okay, so you gotta pay war reps is what I'm seeing. You have decided to do a naval invasion into Tripolitania, but not put units on the front. Of course. It seems though you have now put units on front. No, they have just pushed into your garrisons. How many units are over there? That's a general. You know where general should be? Did Spain just abandon Cuba? Spain abandoned Cuba. No, that's Costa Rica. I'm stupid. And we have protected speech. Still the highest government legitimacy we can get. Now we have an entirely united Canada at our northern border. They call it a little bit of a dizzle-dazzle. Now, because Britain is only uncertain, they will most likely go to war with me. So I'm going to go ahead and make British Guatemala a little thing in this thing. I can speak good, even. Now, because one of our generals is still deciding to be the actual worst person in the entire planet, with just not doing his job, and me having completely forgot to upgrade our units before declaring this war, this is gonna be rough for a moment. Anyways, we are going to be building a lot of barracks over here in the New England one. Why the New England one? Because that's the one we actually have like a general in, and also new units built do not suffer from the thing. They don't suffer from the thing. We're also gonna build a bunch of units in Mexico, because at this point Mexico is an integrated part of the United States of America, and we can just, you know, get a general in there. Which we are going to do now. A stalwart defender of the armed forces. I'm gonna send everyone else to the Canada front. Based on the fact that I have 4 pages of construction and they take 34 weeks, I feel like we are at least a little bit fine. Currently they are confident because I've just changed up my unit templates. But that little negative modifier we get is going to be going away pretty soon. I don't actually have barracks here. Yeah, in this right here we do not have a modifier because we just built it. We just have expensive opium, but we also have an opium place. So they might be confident, but in actuality, they suck balls. Okay, a first naval battle over here. So true. We're gonna go ahead and actually go and raid some convoys over here. We're going to be splitting the front in 2 when pushing over here. We split the front in 3. Also, Britain has sent units over here and... Oh, that's just unfortunate. That's just unfortunate, Britain. Yeah, my puppets are going to go over here and send their troops over here. Thank you, Persia. We have pushed into Canada now. We are very much pushing into Canada because they have used... because they're sending most of their troops over here. Oh, that is just very unfortunate. Okay, I can definitely not push with this guy, but what he can do is defend. So, now that's a different guy. That's unfortunate. Oh, Persia's actually just holding them off. That's really good. We are definitely losing in the south down here, but if this goes like this, you know, it don't matter too much. Yeah, we get so many people, we can now promote this guy multiple times. And he will actually just get more troops. Expensive government goods like opium. Who is the Mexico guy? This guy was the Mexico guy. I'm gonna go ahead and promote him. And I'm gonna build even more barracks. So the front down here is split in 2 and Britain is currently pushing in the north. Which is very good for us because we now pushed into here, created a million different fronts, which Britain is not prepared for. And also we just got malaria prevention and feminism. With malaria prevention we can go ahead and increase our institution level. And this will take less time. We have now joined the Scramble for Africa. And our 12 on 12, their defense is just way too good for us and I forgot to build stuff. We're just gonna go ahead and build some of this because I really do not know what to build right now, and honestly this should be automatic. Which is actually something they're planning to introduce in the new update. Oh, we are actually winning? That's awesome. What the hell? Look at us go. We have an input goods shortage of what? opium, hardwood, and silk. Oh, our convoys are probably getting raided, so our African colonies can't connect to us properly. The North Italians are going to Massachusetts, so rubber rush. And their war support should go below 0, considering they hold absolutely none of these. Oh, they hold Persia, actually. I forgot Persia exists. Yeah, they do not own Liberate Haiti, and they are going below 0, and they are losing more war support than me. Also, we have just gotten increased attentions with Loango, but if they, you know, rise up now, it doesn't really matter because they are small. And we have just gotten an offer to get everything we want. So we have now ourselves a Canada. I should have probably taken Newfoundland, but this war also increased our battalion count a ton. It is actually still growing because we haven't employed that fast. So now we have the continent of opportunity, losing us 10 bureaucracy. A few new depleted gold fields. We are just gonna go ahead and get some gold mines going. We actually have a lot of opportunity to place gold mines, so we're just gonna go ahead and do it. And Canada immediately breaks out into revolt. Well, we have our new good general over here, so we're just gonna go ahead and, yeah, ending the slave trade. So true, actually. And we have just subjugated the Canadians, finally. Okay, they are loyal towards us, which is nice to see. Our relations are poor, which is also nice to see. We can immediately annex subject. I mean, it is nice to see. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and send this guy over here. What? No! No. No. About these stupid fucking uprisings. If there's an uprising, like an act local police force, if I annex them during that uprising, I will not be getting the uprising. Fuck off, I'm reloading. Absolutely am not dealing with that. I will handily destroy the uprising. I'm gonna go ahead, shoot the Canadians a second time. And after that, after I shoot them twice, then we go ahead and do the thing. Also, our GDP is now 202, which is the number 5th worldwide. We are actually not that far behind the British Raj, Great Qing, and the North German Federation. So we basically just need some good old, you know? I know what I'm saying. We just need some good old. Considering I'm currently very much discovering oil everywhere, and there's 7 people in Nebraska. Oil is the future, migration attraction, we spread the world. Word? Other side of the fence. The dream. Oh my god, I'm getting so many events. Arming the native. If they want to fight, they'll get one. Loango again. I can't even get to Loango. I have now walked all over 2 separate rebellions of the Canadians. The Brazilians are going to Louisiana, which is funny. And they are still refusing. I don't understand Canadians. Independence? Who even wants that? I'm just gonna go ahead and, like, create a bunch of new one of these. I actually created 2 in North Dakota because I had to reload the game. It doesn't sort by peasants automatically. You get my pay. Okay, now they're low. Annex. Immediately. I just will not accept anymore. You go over here. We will be annexing Canada today. Oh, things with the natives. These are all volatile. Volatile 100, volatile 100, volatile 100. Just no one's rising up. It's very unfortunate. Everyone wants to restore right of assembly. Lamau. I like the technology spread though. I also like this. Oh my god, the universities. I love it. Oh no, socialism. We could survey the Panama Canal, but no. War with Canada has broken out. There's a single Canadian battalion over here, and we are just handily destroying it. And of course, we can only push in Quebec, because we really want to split the front line. I hate everything. Very unfortunate. No one likes this. I'm not even holding anything, like, important. I'm holding this. I'm holding a shitty part of Quebec. Where's the capital? Oh, let's look at the capital. Where is it? Where that? I can see mine, Washington. Ain't over here then. Where the hell's your capital? Why over here? Well, that was easy. Just get this guy over here and then kill these. That was immediate. Apparently, if you get that event, you could just get an immediate uprising. That is interesting to know. Also, the Southern Planters won the election, but if I put them into government, the legitimacy is just gonna be worse. Oil. Oh, ironclad. Oh, stinky moment. We're actually gonna go down here to trench works, and we're gonna go ahead and create even more tools. We are the tooling man of the world. I mean, someone's gotta make tools. Fun fact, the problem with vacuum canning in this timeline, It's not the oil. We have a bunch of oil, but it's the fish. We do not have enough fish. I'm the #2 producer worldwide of oil, by the way. Just wanted to mention it. The dream, even more oil. And we've just gotten Canada. We can also now go ahead and... Oh, we already have. Yep, if we look at this, we can see that we are currently doing a lot of colonizing over here. We also got Persia demanding independence, Lamau. And we are gonna go ahead and incorporate a bunch of states now. Gonna start over here. And we actually still have... We don't have enough to get Guatemala. Because the entirety of Canada is not that big. Why is Guatemala so, like, huge? Germany! Germany is now a thing. Look at them go. Also, #2 GDP worldwide. This makes for a way better thumbnail than the other one. There's just like a few holes in it. We'll fix that. Oh yeah, speaking of fixing things. Hippity hoppity, Cuba is now my fucking property. I'm just gonna mobilize this guy. I don't think Spain will fight me. By all means, try. But you won't though. You just won't win, man. Just please. All I want for Christmas. You're not even fearful, you bastard. I'm going in. Get a greedy pillager over here, promote him once, and also get him to mobilize. All I want for Christmas is Cuba. Oh my god. Also, I will not be defending this. They've actually sent everyone over there. Every single one of their goddamn troops are over here in the Benin South Cameroon front. So based. Anyways, I'm gonna naval invade Cuba. That is crazy here. You know what? I'm gonna make it even more crazy. I'm gonna duplicate my troops and just get them. These troops are over here. And they are not fighting on this front, because this guy does not have troops. That makes sense, actually. Can't even duplicate my troops. Can't believe this. Also, this is not where I sent him. Hello? Supposed to be here. Just get them from behind. They tried to land. They tried to land over here. Why is Spain so based? Hello? They got pushed out of Africa immediately. And now they're just failing to land over here. Why are they still sending troops? Could probably like send this guy home, because he is supposed to be in New York. So after he fails to win this battle, maybe, I don't know. I should probably build. Like, I'm just building so fast that I just do not know. Like, I don't get the time to think everything through what I build, so there's not enough people over here in the Yukon territory. By the way, still technically #4th great power. I don't think that's correct. But by all means, prove me wrong, Victory. Oh, I just forgot that steel exists. Bit of a whoopsie. Yeah, I also need glass. I just forget everything exists somehow. I need rubber. I'm the #1 producer of rubber and have a shortage. We need steamers, ironclads. That will probably be at a shipyard, indeed. But we need to upgrade our shipyards to be steamships. Also, military shipbuilding. I forgot I can do this. So let's take a little bit of a gander at the investment pool. It is currently losing money, which is unfortunate. Me valiantly fighting against the Spanish Armada in Cuba. Who's currently above us? Currently, the German Empire, Britain, and Austria are all above us in prestige by a landslide. Jesus. What does a man gotta do? So sometimes we lose an offensive battle over here, and sometimes we win. It is a 50-50, really. Because now we win. Like, really, really easily. And after that, we lose. Like, really, really easily. And now there's a Chad civil war. You love to see it. Yeah, me and Russia have this fucking colonial rivalry going on. Also, I got Cuba and I'm still occupying half of it. Persia demands independence, no. So, North America is basically unified. You love to see it. I do not care about the Would-I civil war. I have to pay 61k. Oh my god. But let's look at our colonial progress. It's going really well, man. This is real nice. Pretty sure I can establish another one. Yep, there we go. Even more gold fields depleted. Meaning we can do even more gold mines. And we now get a torpedo boats in our navy, as well as skirmish infantry and shrapnel and bicycle. And oh my god, we just have so much stuff. And they say the USA isn't overpowered. We get struggling colonists in Benin. I don't think that's... And we get struggling... Oh, that is a problem. In Gabon. Don't think that's a problem either. Radical Brazil, look at them go. This part of Brazil doesn't even have a coastline. This part neither. Me win the hee. Oh, Germany actually got Schleswig-Holstein from Denmark. And Germany is going in over here. Now we don't have enough clippers. God damn. God damn. And we actually have primary schools now. Oh, look at us go. And we now have chemical fertilizers, but that is just not a good idea, apparently. Yeah, we simply do not have enough fertilizers, which I'm pretty sure we can just go ahead and do a little bit of this, and that's it. And then drive the price up by doing this. I do not have an ounce of electricity in my nation. I have just made the conscious decision that electricity is not something the American people need. So we now got a trench works, meaning we can go ahead and upgrade our army. We're also gonna go for a little bit of wargaming. Actually, we are going to go for a hand-cracked gun. Basically, just because it gives us even more stuff. Oh, you love to see the 20 million GDP in Pennsylvania and New York. The Progressive Party is actually, projected to win the election. Look at them go. And the election is over. Still, the best government is literally just a rule folk. Let's look at our cultures. And let's look at the least populous culture in our nation. Is Syrian. There's 33 of them. And they are mostly situated in Fars over here in Africa. But most of them are actually currently in Alabama. And let's look at them globally. Globally, they're of course over here in the Ottoman Empire, but they've somehow gotten out to my nation. A booming oil industry, let's get every drop we can. Visitors from the colonies, it is all affectionate lies. I am really just trying to get them to rise up against me, but they're just not doing it. Bruh, in a moment. Our place in the sun. Now we have ourselves a colonial empire. This is the event for it. We have now basically gotten our piece of the scramble for Africa. Just a very interesting world, if I do say so myself. But nevertheless, we do actually have to get more government administration buildings because, oh my god, it's simply not working out too well over here. We are now the #1 GDP worldwide. Well, it's currently like ever changing between me and Austria, but we are #1. Well, actually, the German Empire. Austria fell off because the West Indian Secession. You'll have to see it. Oh, god damn it. Damn you, Haiti. Damn you. Speaking of, fun fact, if there's a bug where you still occupy a country after piecing out with them, you can actually use that. Pretty funny. Which is, normally I reload, right? So it fixed itself. But this time I just thought, hey, I own half of Cuba, and I can use that, so why shouldn't I? Central Archive. I love bureaucracy. I am now on the plus on bureaucracy, but that's not good. That is just not good, because it gives me a false sense of security. Anyways, let's look at our market access. Not good. Not good at all. We should probably go ahead and, should probably do that. Also, Haiti, hi. And we just got war in the mud, which gives us an entrenched front. God damn it. Anyways, we are now building just a few railways. Also, I guess Cuba like gave up, which is like we can go ahead and do that. Also, Guatemala, we can go ahead and do that. We do have input good shortages. I'm the #4 producer of oil. It's just not working. Oh my god, we need clippers. I'm not producing clippers. Get me clippers, anyone. Everyone, give me clippers. Engines I can just make. And Britain died. Still a constitutional empire. Why? It's protected speech, isn't it? That is a protected speech. Civil war. They backed down, actually, so that's awesome. Still the stupidest modifier in the game. The East India Company is free. What? Huh? German Empire. So I have not been commentating much. I have just been expanding my industry and my holdings in Africa. There's currently a communist German uprising, and it's actually communist. It's a council republic over there. It's like it goes from a landed voted monarchy to a council republic. It's still landed voted, so they're gonna have to change that. So in that time, I got a lot of this, and basically nothing more. I also started colonizing down here, and that's it. Nothing much has been happening. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I have also just researched the radio. You love to see it. So we're gonna go ahead and go to buildings, urban, and scroll down to our electric industries. And yeah, I also built that. I don't know why I didn't go. Okay, now we can send our good old guy over here and hope that the goddamn Afghanis aren't like the best of all time. And also sent this guy over here because the Iron Confederacy rose up, and so we have now nice borders in North America. The offense and defense is not very good. Let's, if we take a little bit of agenda over here, they do not even have skirmish infantry, so they are worse than they were in the Portugal series. Oh my god, I'm fine with that. Let's take a look at their general. Their general is a mountain combat expert, giving him a little bit of a bonus over here in Afghanistan, but he's not a expert defensive general or an expert offensive general, at least. The Whig Party formed in America. How could I have not seen this coming? Anyways, Afghanistan. We do have a 40, we do have a 40 advantage over there, but the first battle, how is it going? Okay, we have less morale loss, absolutely annihilating them. Afghanistan, not even a problem. Not even a problem. Not even a problem. They are so bad. Oh my god, that made a jump. Okay, we've pushed one tile, which is worse than expected, but we also got the Iron Confederacy immediately. And now we are losing that battle because we decided it was a good idea to attack with 17 onto 49. I mean, is that my fault? No, that's the fault of my general. We can actually go and get the trade unions into government. They have a lot of clout now. A lot of people like trading. But now we just annihilate them completely. So because we have fought a lot of battles with them, their battalions from 40 are now down to 32. This is better shown off in the barracks over here. Because if we take a little bit of agenda, only half employed, because we have just shot half of them. And presumably they're not on high military expenses, so people are not going in immediately. Also probably people are not too keen to get shot immediately by some Americans who just showed up in Persia. Oh, the German Empire actually won against their communist counterpart. And the British Raj British once more. Now even Persia can push because their 48 battalions have now gone down to 20k people. We have absolutely annihilated the Afghanis in this war. Some may call it a war crime. I call it a war crime. Jesus Christ. That is a lot of dead people. That's a lot of dead people. And a lot of wounded people. Oh god. Also, we are now up to 355 million GDP, and Austria has not even reached 300. 50? What am I saying? Germany has only gone ahead and done it, and subjugated Dynam. This is not a German market in Asia. Looking at our market, it is a lot better than it was before. There were a lot more white spots before I built a goddamn metric ton of railways. But even still, after building a bunch of railways, it's just not working out too well. I feel like I'm gonna need to subsidize this one. There's just not a lot of people in North Dakota. Also in New York. No, they're actually fully employed over there. How about now? We have won all but one battle over here in Afghanistan, but we've pushed in like one kilometer, but they are willing to accept a peace deal. So we have now puppeted Afghanistan. Roman pickle on their way to just fist bump the air in excitement. Oh, we got a presidential republic uprising over in Spain. Are we actually going to see the downfall of the Spanish monarchy? Maybe. But probably not, considering they have about 20 less battalions. But you never know. Clothes are really like the most expensive thing in this nation they call the United States of America. So we are just going to build more and more clothing factories. I am on very low taxes. The current revenue is actually 246k. If I do not tax people, I only lack like 20k. Which I can get back by getting this low. So if I would just not tax people with bureaucracy. No, they would still get taxed. The way bureaucracy works is like people get taxed, but you just don't receive the money because the tax collectors just take it for themselves and lose it. Which is pretty funny. Okay, yep. The presidential republic lost, which is unfortunate. Portugal is fighting for total separation of church and state. And I am getting very frustrated about the existence of Newfoundland, so I'm just gonna go ahead and conquer this. And if Britain were to somehow maybe just a little bit join me, that would be quite PogChamp of them. No, wait, West Indies actually won against Britain. They're now a thing. Look at them go. You'd love to see it. And now they're in civil war. You don't love to see it. And they backed down, so we can go ahead and incorporate this state. We can go ahead and invade Costa Rica. Yes, we will just be conquering. This is a certified oil moment. Me and Dr. Michael Morbius. Costa Rica, really? Are we just going to tussle? I don't want to tussle. Why are the Mexicans going to New York? You're in my nation already. I think that people over here just really do not like to live because the only thing they have is a railway, which isn't subsidized. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, Costa Rica back down. You know, normally when you have so much money left over, you normally go down to like, your government wages, put it on maximum, military wages, put it on maximum, then you go down to the taxes, put it on less, and then I still have 180k. I feel like I'm just good at the game right now. Even though we're fighting 15 on 1, it's only minus 62. Well, now my 32 guy arrives, and it's just not very good for Persia. And our investment pool has actually not surpassed this thing. I lied. Lamau. And we got ourselves some conveyors. I did actually go ahead and build some electricity. Mostly because of the conveyors. I really want to use them. And we can use them here. Making electricity an input goods shortage. Meaning the more electricity we build, the better. Also, Persia back down. And I really need to start building government administration buildings. Did I just go 1k minus on bureaucracy? Absolutely. Does it matter? Absolutely not. America is so rich that it really doesn't matter. And now we're gonna go ahead and annex Haiti. Our nationwide GDP actually went down after we annexed Persia. Quite funny indeed. Funny enough, there's a movement with plus 20 supports to enact agrarianism. I don't think you know how this works. But you can't blame people for being stupid, if they don't know better. And the Mapuche have actually risen up against me. So we can just go ahead and diddly do a little bit of this. Haiti has backed down, which you love to see. Getting us to incorporate even more stuff. And despite not needing the bureaucracy, I should probably go ahead and actually build some bureaucratic buildings. And there we go. And also another uprising over here. Oh, and very, very interesting. Let me just get another general going. And Mapuche's war is now beginning. We have only went ahead and had an election, a rule folk 1. We can actually go all the way to graduated taxation, which we are going to do. And Kazembe has only gone ahead and declared the war. Luba is now also at war with us. Oh my god. Just a lot of people are very angry. Also, I hugely underestimated Kazembe, but fortunately for us, 101 defense. You kind of like to see it. We can't push though, because the defense is plus 300 somehow. So we're just gonna kind of wait until this guy arrives. How did Great Britain get here? Oh, they had this. How did that... what? How'd that switch? Wait, that's the same guy. What? So based. Also, South Africa is free now. Awesome. Another Iraqi civil war. And we got Mapuche. And another war down, another war down, another war bites at us. For some reason, people now want census suffrage. Let me just quickly backpedal. We got Luba, giving us access to London. And peace deal to annex them, giving us access to even more people over here. And we somehow still don't have Bengala. The Anglo-Canadians are going to Ontario. Makes sense. I am not doing progress here because I don't have an interest in this region for some reason. We also got ourselves a newly declared interest over here in Arabia, meaning we can now influence the people of Iraq. And by influence, I mean influence. A lot of people have actually gone ahead and sided with Iraq, yeah. I feel like it's good to deal with the Saudi threat before it becomes. I've actually kind of not realized that this is just a normal front. And there's no Persia anymore because I annexed Persia. Should probably gone ahead and realize that. Nonetheless, we just lost a general. So we are gonna go ahead and get another one over here in Mexico. And why not put him on the Baghdad front? Iraq back down. But I feel as though that this is the end of the USA game. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you all next time. Maybe. Potentially. Perhaps. Bye bye!